My friend Josie Altidore become one of the
Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this. I feel like it's very stable, scarcity.
Yeah.
How do you analyze your deals more like on the number wise due diligence? Is there like a process that you guys go through every time you see a company that you want to present to your athletes? What's the process looking like?
There's a long and deep process, as you can imagine. So in the beginning, I was looking also myself at more than 1,000 startups per year. I don't do that anymore. That's too much work, as you can imagine. But it was good also for me just to get a feeling in the market. We have a team. We're backed by a team with all kind of different profiles. Head of finance, other general partner, investments analyst. And we just have a process in place. So if we get deal flow, at first we just need to, the first investment analyst can look at this. Who's the team? What's the business model? How scalable is it? How big is the market? We're looking at all kind of different topics. They rate it to see, okay, what's exactly, does it fit our thesis? Then if it's interesting, one of the team people will jump on a call and talk with the founders. With the founders, that's of course already crucial to understand, okay, who are the people behind the company. Then we have multiple conversations and talking with the team, also meeting in person. It's just not only on Zoom, but we really want to understand who is in front of us. And then after talking with the team and doing our due diligence for quite a while, we will, if we think it's a right deal, it will go to our investor committee. So we need to prepare a deck where we explain, okay, what's the market size, who's the team, the business model.
That's after you guys kind of agreed that this makes sense?
Exactly. We present it to the investor committee. These are people in the industry, very, very high heavyweights. So for example, a guy who's working in Silicon Valley is managing 3.2 billion for a private equity firm. We have one person from the lead, from the Adidas family. It's all complementary to each other. Then we present the case. They will make our lives very difficult just to make sure, okay, this is the right deal. If we get 3 thumbs up, then we will move forward. Then there will be another due diligence phase to make sure, okay, we will check the entities, the financials, if everything is correct. If that's all good after 3 weeks of due diligence, then there will be a term sheet. We will involve the lawyers. Then we will sign the contracts eventually and we will wire the money. So it's we will spend quite some time. We're definitely not in a rush. We take our time for our due diligence. And we're involving also the athletes in that process. So for example, let's say again, he's jumping on quite some calls with me just to listen and ask questions. Cody Gagbo, we were looking at an MLS team. He's calling in and he's talking with the CEO from Cincinnati and can ask his questions, right? So he's part of that due diligence process, if that makes sense.
Right, no, makes sense, and probably they add value as their experience on
100%. No, that's the combination, right? They have their knowledge as an athlete, so it works 2 ways.
Right, and you mentioned a little bit like it can take some time. What would be kind of since you scout something that you like until you end up finalizing, roughly, time wise?
3 to 6 months.
Okay, that's the standard, or that's
depends what kind of some other things take longer, but I would say average 3 months. Yeah, I would say that we take our time. Some founders want to move faster. What's sometimes possible, but it's a lot of money. We're investing multiple millions per deal, so we need to do our due diligence.
How you get that the best deal flow ever? Is because you have like a pool of athletes that you can leverage that as getting inflow, or what's how you're getting all the, because let's say that Buffalo Bills, they want to share something, they want to sell some. You are going to be the one that they're not the door. Why?
Great question, and that's a big thing, right? Because I think on a daily basis, 15, 20 people only are reaching out to me on LinkedIn. They all know you have a fund. They're trying to pitch you, but
there's a lot of funds right there, right?
There's a lot of funds, but it's also a lot of crap, to be honest, right? It's just not the and it's nothing wrong. People are trying, but for us, it's looking for these off-market deals, these unique deals where normally people don't get their hands on, like the NFL franchise. There are only 6 private equity firms who can invest in the NFL, right? So there's more demand than access. that are the deals where we get excited about and where we want to get our hands on and what we get. So for us, it's really about the vetted deals. So the people in the industry, they really know what they're talking about. If we know, okay, the Adidas family is calling us, we know it's a vetted deal. We know it's legit. Then it's still not we following blindly this deal. If we, I don't know, working with Kevin Durant in the family office, if we can combine something there, that's super valuable because already more than 100 investments, there's strategic value. We're working with other 49ers family office or other people in the industry. And that's for us how it works. We build up the network during all the years and making sure, okay, we get that unique deal flow and get our hands on these deals. And that's what you're looking for in the end. Sometimes it's the athletes, but it's also just broad because of, we're in the right rooms and making sure we build up that network.
So if somebody wants to start a fund, what would be the first steps that they should do to end up in a level where you're getting really quality inflow?
It's starting a fund, I would say it's a lot of work, and you need to have the right knowledge and the right people, right, to making sure you can do this. The GPs in our fund build businesses themselves, so I think that's a big advantage. So you have really the knowledge how to build a company and how hard it actually is. You see also a lot of people, they did their maybe Harvard or one of the big universities, then went to AY or following that route and then starting a fund. I believe the emerging managers is a big advantage. So if you build companies before, we just have that piece plus hired the best expertise from the investment industry and the VC. Combined with that is just making sure you have the right team. And then on top of that, building up your network that's not something that happens within a year, right? You know how it is. We're both not from here, right? We moved from Europe to the United States. That takes time, but just being very committed and making sure you, be in the right rooms. But that takes time, and that's step by step. Sometimes you need to make sure they know you're legit and can actually invest and have the money ready to act if there is a real deal. And that stepping step by step, that's how it worked for us. And grateful to be where we are today.